Hello and welcome to another episode of my daily movie room videos. I did an episode recently, could be the last one, or it might be a couple of days ago, depending when I upload this one. But I mentioned there was two box sets I was getting rid of. Doomsday Collection 1 and Danny Boyle, because the two films I didn't already own, sort of standalone, either as a normal release or steelbook, I've just bought so I can sell the box sets on. But I said I was going to talk about box sets. So, as I've shown many times, I've got all these boxes up here. I'd say it's gone down a lot. You probably saw quite a few of them in that video. The ones that are obviously visible. So yeah, these are all basically all the ones I got left now that I don't have another release of, or if I do, I've kept those because they're special edition versions, things like Citizen Kane or whatever. But yeah, those are the only ones I got left, and I've got obviously some up there as well. And then up there I've got, for some reason I put my beer phone ones up there. Don't think I've got any on that shelf there. Well, unless ones I'm watching. And then obviously next door, you can't see the moment because lights off, but obviously I've seen this before, my Arrow box sets. But yeah, I've got these boxes up here, and you see, I did start, before I started putting those shelves up there, because obviously nothing is blocking them now. But I'm thinking I possibly want to move these so I could have shelves all the way across. Obviously it does restrict me to having stuff on the top there. But things like that Lethal Weapon, I mean, I've got on that shelf there, that Dracula set, and potentially that would be up there because it's a box set, but I've got that on the shelf there, so really some of those could just go back on these shelves here, or just go on there if they were never on there to start with, because it makes more sense. And as I said, I've got plenty of room there anyway. I did actually do a video about this. Did start shooting a video about talking about reorganising the thing, but kind of went off at a tangent and don't know where I was going with that video, so I got about 5 minutes and I cancelled it. But I mentioned obviously with these here, obviously I want to do want to reorganise these, because once I'm done with steelbooks, these will be the only things left sorted by studio. The standard Blu-rays and obviously my boutique ones. And I've got a few upstairs, so although I've got some space there, I've got enough space to put the ones from upstairs, and then obviously those ones down onto these shelves here. So I'm thinking I might move these. Some of the bigger ones like that Dirty Harry, I think that's the DVD version, because I got rid of the Blu-ray version because that was just a normal release. I could move those up there, although as I said, I've got to move some of that stuff there to fit those shelves across because there's not enough space at the moment. But yeah, I'm thinking about moving these boxes. I mean, I will at a point have some shelf space here when I come out to upgrading some of these. A bit empty there at the moment because some fell off and I've put them down there. But I have got space there. And I could, all reality, I've said I'll put those plastic stands with the figures on. I mean, I could, put those DC Marvel figures at the front and the top, because those doors going on the shelves. So I wouldn't need to necessarily use those. I mean, I'll probably still use that wood just to put across there because, it's an extra bit of shelf. But, and I could even move boxes in there if I wanted to, potentially. But, so I could actually have figures across there. And then they wouldn't be usable, but they wouldn't be blocking off the pops on there. You can still see the pops and see those. And I've got room then to fit more on there. Because, I think there's enough room across all there to put all my DC Marvel and Walking Dead. And obviously I've got those up there blocking the way, but then I can move those possibly onto there instead. So I'll need the Flash and Superman, which I'm struggling to find. I don't know if I mentioned, but I did see the Works were selling one of them, but it was the clear version. I saw those in B&M. I don't really want the clear versions. I mean, they look different. I would do, but I prefer those ones. Because I've got a male fig of if you can it's over there somewhere possibly, or I might put it somewhere else. But it was the Joker, but it's like 2 different versions, but it looked the same, so I didn't get both of those. But yes, I might move those somewhere. I'll put them there for the moment because I just wanted them on display. But yeah, so as I say, these box sets may move. I mean, I've got things like a Blade Runner which I want to put on show. Things like I did, with the 300 one there. And if I can get possibly 2 or possibly, I think 2 across the top there, more shelves, possibly 3, but I think 2 reasonably seems more, because I think 3 won't fit. And then got 1 underneath there which I haven't got space for, and then the 2 after that as well. So I can put the 5 shelves up there, and that should really clear off most of my pops. And then I've got enough shelves spare for my daubs to go on the stairs. But in terms of other box sets, I mean, I've got a Stanley Kubrick one upstairs, and I have a couple of other ones floating around, but I'm just down to those. But so if I move things like the X-Men and Planet of the Apes, the small ones, I can put them on there, then I'll have space. And things like the X-Men I'm only keeping because those are the 2-disc versions of the films in there. And all the stubbles I've got of it, I've only got the 1 disc. I think those second discs are the same, possibly, as the definitive edition DVDs I've got, but those are on DVD, and those extra features on Blu-ray. I mean, if the bonus disc was a DVD, then again I wouldn't need to keep it because I've got them, but they're on Blu-ray, and even if they're not 480p, they're still on Blu-ray, so I don't want to get rid of those. Pirates Caribbean's got a bonus disc. Back to the Future, we only really kept that because it's not a normal case, it's like a digipack thing, but I don't need it because I've got the steelbooks and I've got the 4K releases anyway, and I think there's the only sort of ones I've got. Say Citizen Kane, it's like a limited edition collector's set. Same with Schindler's List one. Hannibal Lecter trilogy, that's another one. I've got Silence of the Lambs and Red Dragon as steelbooks, but I don't own Hannibal. Never had a steelbook release, and I don't own that as a standalone release. So potentially I could do, like I said, with 127 Hours, and also with what's it called? The Day the Earth Stood Still, I think it was, wasn't it? The Johnny Depp one. Not Johnny Depp. Keanu Reeves. Getting confused there, yeah. So I could potentially get that standard release of that and then give it that box set. I mean, I'm paying $250 for the standalone release. Assuming that's how much that one's going to be. And I might only sell a box set for £3 or £4. So I'm not really gaining anything in terms, I'm making much off it because, I'm almost using that money to pay for the standalone release. But again, it's to free some space. I think those are normal thicker cases, so it will free up some room. And I don't think there's anything else really in terms of other sets I can potentially get rid of. But yeah, just now, when I had all boxes across there, then yeah, it obviously looked nice. But now, I kind of want to trim them down a bit where I can, just because I got rid of a load. And I liked having box sets because it was useful. Rather than having loads of individual releases, but because I got a lot of the films on steelbook, it kind of made having this box sets redundant. And I've got other boxes next in the room still, which I've shown, but they're more like collector's sets, things I won't get rid of. There is a Audrey Hepburn set, but again, I might have all the films separately, or a better release of it. But I do like that set, so I will keep that. And there's other things, but yeah, just trying to really get that down. Also, I want to reorganise that a bit as well, because it's a bit not exactly how I want it, and I can't really get to some things. I got the Beer 5 releases up there, which aren't really the best place. I need to get those down anyway, because as I mentioned, I want to get in some Beer 5 DVDs possibly, and I want to check the DVDs against the Blu-rays, and one of the Blu-ray sets, the Film Noir, I think Film Noir, it's called Film Noir, that set's up there, so I need to get that down to check. Not so much for the contents of the disc, I can look at that online, but more to see if the booklets and the essays and stuff are all the same. But yeah, just wanted to sort these out, and because the only thing is, I've got the height extenders to put on here. I have contacted IKEA about them, but I think for what I want, they only ship from a different IKEA if your country doesn't have an IKEA. And I don't know which countries don't have IKEA, but obviously we have a UK IKEA, or many UK IKEA stores, but so I don't think the Netherlands store will ship. I mean, they might say, another option or something, but yeah, so because I can't get the height extenders, I don't really want to double row the box sets here. Not as I was going to do those anyway, because I was going to double row the arrow boxes over there, but yeah, so because I'm not going to have any height extenders there, I might as well just put the metal shelves there and use it for pops, and I can clear all these pops off then. I've got all pops floating around here, and I've got some on the stairs, and I've got some on the bookcases, and I've got some upstairs, and I really want them all organised properly, because I can actually get to things behind here as well. But yeah, so that all I really want to talk about in this episode. Just that I was going to talk about the other box sets, the Doomsday Collection one and the Danny Boyle one in this other video, but because I was showing my sales items, then it made more sense to cover that in that video. But I wanted to talk about this separately anyway. I might talk about their box sets in another video, but that's probably nothing too urgent I want to say about those at the moment. So probably say that for another day. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.